Hey everybody, this is the brand new 8-inch 5-speed drill press by BAUER, only from Harbor Freight. In this video, we're going to unbox it, we'll set it up, we'll run some real-life tests to see how this thing actually performs as a $99 benchtop drill. So this is the newest and smallest drill press to hit the stores at Harbor Freight. So let's see if this thing's a $99 value or if it's something you should pass on. All right, so everything's out of the box here. Not a lot of parts to put together. Let me show you how it's done. All right, for the first step, you're going to assemble all these guys together. So you're going to need the base, you're going to need the table, you're going to need your long shiny shaft, you're going to need your 3 nuts, and you're also going to need your lock for the work table. And you can start by placing the nice shiny shaft right on there, line the holes up, and then you can drop all 3 bolts through and tighten them up. All right, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to stick your lock through the back of the work table here on that ring, and you're going to slide the whole thing right on the shaft. I'm going to slide it most of the way down because we got some more work to do and you don't want it in the way. So go ahead and tighten that up the best you can, keep it in place. And next you're going to grab the bulk of the machine, is what they call the headstock, and you're going to place it just like this. First thing you're going to do is put the spindle handles on. They basically just screw right in these little holes right here, so just turn clockwise until they're in all the way and do all 3. All right, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab the little Allen wrench they provided for you, and you're going to back out this little set screw right here because that's where the column is going in. I called it a shaft, but it's really called a column, but it's funnier to say shaft. All right, now with that screw backed out, we're going to pick the whole thing up and we're going to lower it right onto the column. It shouldn't be too difficult. And you're going to lower it down till it stops, just like that. And of course, you just want to make sure it's nice and straight. So does that look straight to you guys? Straight enough. And then you'll just take that Allen wrench again and you'll tighten that set screw down, baby. Now, really the last part of setup is to get your chuck installed. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to slide it up as far as it can go. And then you're going to get a block of wood and you're going to put it right there on the base. And then you want to spin the chuck until the jaws inside are wide open. So if you're looking down, clockwise. And then you basically just crank it down. Now it should be set in place. Now, as I mentioned before, this is a 5-speed drill press, but there's not a speed knob and there's not 5 buttons. It runs on a belt and pulley system. So it's definitely not as convenient as having just a knob where you can change speeds, but let me show you how this works. So this basically, like I said, has 5 speeds. And so the lowest speed, 750 RPM, is with the belt on the bottom of both pulleys. And then if you want to go up to 1100 RPM, you basically just bump it up one. So you pull this up one, that one up, 1500 up one more, and then 2100 and 3200 at the top. It's very simple to move the belt up. You basically just want to stick your finger in there and you want to turn the pulley clockwise, and then you see you get it over that first little ridge right there, and then boom, you're up to the next level. And then the other side, you basically just do the same thing. And look, boom, now I'm on 1100 RPM, whereas the bottom was 750. All right, first impressions of this guy set up. I think it's a handsome little machine. Black and red, can't go wrong. Slides up and down nicely with the turn of the spindle. You have your on-off switch right here. And I like that because if you have to shut it off quickly, you just slap it down and it shuts off. It also has this little tab here that says pull out lock. So if you don't want anyone to use it, pull the little tab out, can't start it. And this little switch right here turns on your work light, which I think is really great, especially for a $99 drill press. If you have a small pilot hole or a small marking and you really need to see where it is and you're working with a fine drill bit, this light's really going to help you find your spot. It also has 2 inches of travel. You can see with the measurement here. So you drop it down all the way and it goes 2 inches. Now, if you wanted to adjust that, you basically just turn these bolts down and you'll lower the amount of travel that you have. So you do have a hole here and one on the opposite side, as well as 2 open channels right here. So if you did want to bolt this to a table, it can be easily done. It's also pretty quiet. All right, you've seen the setup and all the features. Now let's do some drilling. All right, I just have an old soft trash piece of wood and I have a regular trash drill bit and we have this set to 1100 RPM. So let's see how it does. All right, you got 3 nicely drilled holes. There's the drill side, and there's the back side. Not bad. So next we'll try drilling through this piece of angle iron. Now this is an old piece of bed frame. It's 3/32 thick, so a little bit more than a 16th, not quite an eighth. Let's let her rip. Easy day, baby. Okay, so overall impression, I think it's a great buy for 99 bucks. It's an attractive machine. Not that I think drill presses are attractive, weirdo. I think it has great features for under $100. You have the cool little work light. Everything's adjustable. It's relatively lightweight. You can move it around. You can attach it to a table if you want to. And honestly, it can pretty much drill whatever you need on a small scale. So if you're a guy like me who just likes to play around in the garage and modify and work on stuff, I think for 99 bucks, this is the right drill press for you. Thank you guys for watching.